is 6:15 on the West Coast and 9:15 on the East. Times are crazy all over the place. Either way, it's time for Words with Friends Live. It's time to use your smarts for fun and profit. So, welcome to Words with Friends Live. I am your host, Iman Crossan, a.k.a. Alpha Cat, and I'm feeling pretty generous tonight. It's Music Monday, but it's not just another Music Monday. Don't judge me. I was a fan. It's a good song. It's a catchy tune, that's all. Tonight is a very special Music Monday because we are finally announcing the winner of our iHeart Play to Win sweepstakes drawing. One lucky Words with Friends Live player is getting 2 tickets to the iHeart Country Festival on May 4th in Austin, Texas. And that player is, drumroll, Mike. Yes, there's Mike and his lovely wife having a good old time in the sun. Mike has been a very loyal Words with Friend gamer for almost 8 years. So we're thrilled to be able to give him this fun trip after all of his years of playing. And hey, Mike, if your wife can't make it, go ahead and hit me up. I'm a great +1. Give me the complimentary hotel and airfare info. I mean, more black artists are doing country anyway, so this will be like research for me. I'm just kidding. Y'all enjoy. Now, let's play the game. Here's how it goes. I will ask you 12 questions, each with 3 multiple choice answers. You have 10 seconds to tap the correct one. Your phone will vibrate when you only have 3 seconds left. Answer all 12 questions correctly, and you will be the proud owner of a slice of our $2,500 jackpots. Oh yes, it's going down. To achieve maximum Words with Friends Live enjoyment, please make sure you've got a solid Wi-Fi connection. And make sure that your battery is as green and as full as the Hulk, nice and strong. Now, have you got the music in you? I hope so. Then let's play. Man, I wanted to play at that time. Question 1. Which musician more often spells his or her name with an exclamation point? Brandy, Neil Young, or Pink? Who uses the exclamation point? Now, it's a fairly ingenious use of the exclamation point, or as I call it, grammar's adrenaline. You can't say a name that includes an exclamation point without sounding excited. Take a super boring name like Bill from accounting, for example. Now substitute the exclamation point for the letter I. And what do you got? Bill from accounting. Hey, it sounds a little bit more lit. At the same time, though, he's still just Bill from accounting. The correct answer is Pink. I'm going to start putting an exclamation in my name. Let me try it out. Iman! Yeah, I don't like the way I sound. I don't like the way I'm talking to myself. Take it out. Question 2. Fill in the blank in this Eminem song lyric. Will the real blank please stand up? Dr. Dre, Marshall Mathers, or Slim Shady? We got any Eminem fans in the house? I'm talking about rapper Eminem, of course, not the delicious button-shaped candies M&Ms. Everybody loves those. They're named after Forrest Mars and William Murray, the founders of the company that created them. And Eminem, the rapper, may be huge, but M&Ms are so popular that they have their own stores called Eminem World. Either way, I guess both of them feel like they're a little chocolate on the inside. The correct answer is Slim Shady. The lyric comes from the song The Real Slim Shady. Slim Shady is Eminem's alter ego that he holds responsible for the dark and twisted side of his music. I guess when you can do that, you're pretty much very famous. You can do whatever you want. Question number 3. Who is more famous for singing the song Billie Jean? The Rolling Stones, Billy Joel, or Michael Jackson? Who's more famous for singing that song? Now, Billie Jean reached the top of the Billboard charts in 1983. It's a long time ago. I know that you've got the drums, the opening drums of the song playing in your head right now. Boom, dun, 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 dun. You got the light up little sidewalk, except when I was a kid, I tried to do it and the sidewalk wouldn't light up. It was very upsetting for me. Anyway, the correct answer is Michael Jackson. The king of pop. Billie Jean was the second song released off of his massive album Thriller, which was produced by the great Quincy Jones. And contrary to popular belief, the super hit was not a pen tell-all about Jackson's relationship with tennis great Billie Jean King. It's 2 different people. Question number 4. Which body part is more useful for singing? Phalange, talus, or larynx? A lot of people don't realize that singing is a very physical activity that involves your entire body. For instance, your hands are super important because you need to make gestures while you're singing. And if you're singing an impressive riff with lots of notes, you must follow those notes with your hand like Christina Aguilera. Now in R&B, what we do, we don't finger point, we air grab. Baby! Got it. It just makes the song better. The correct answer is larynx. That's the clinical term for voice box. When you've got a problem with your larynx, you've got laryngitis. I've never had that. Don't want it. No, thank you. Okay, question 5. Which is missing in the following solmization? Do, re, mi, sol, la, ti? Which of these 3 options is the one that's missing from that? Y'all better know this. You probably recognize this combination of one-syllable words as the major scale. You probably remember the song Do, Re, Mi from The Sound of Music. Julie Andrews is teaching the Von Trapp kids how to sing on that Austrian mountainside. Next thing you know, busting out harmonies all over the Salzburg. They're on bikes and horse-drawn carriages, dancing around a fountain, and they say today's music videos don't make any sense. Okay. The correct answer, though, is fa. It comes right after me and right before so. And in the song, Julie Andrews declares that fa is a long way to run, which basically proves she's from Boston, but at least fa gets a definition. La is labeled as a note to follow so that's kind of disrespectful to la, Julie. Anywho, I'm sure you don't need an extra life right now, but if you do, here's how you get one. Tap the heart icon during the countdown before the game. That shares our game with a friend and gives you an extra life to use, all the way up to question 11 the next time you play. All right, 11,622 people moving forward to question 6. In the early 2000s, Miley Cyrus used to be better known by which name? Hilary Duff, Hannah Montana, or Carly Vermont? Y'all have to know this one, because I don't. A lot of artists change their names to give their careers a little boost. Not me, though. My real name is Alf Cat. We were just talking about Pink, whose real name is Alicia Beth Moore. Eminem's real name is Marshall Mathers, but Miley played the title character on a Disney show from 2006 to 2011, and that show was called Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana, Hannah Montana. Miley played Miley Stewart, whose alter ego was Hannah Montana, a teenage pop star. Her real father, Billy Ray Cyrus, played her dad on the show too. Fun fact. All right, guys, question number 7. Which band consists of fewer siblings? The Jonas Brothers, Hanson, or the Allman Brothers Band? So many bands include brothers, the Jackson 5, the Osmond Brothers, the Isley Brothers, and the Brothers Gibb, otherwise known as the Bee Gees. And anyone who's ever been in a band will tell you they may not all be related, but the bonding experience is so strong that every band becomes a band of brothers. No relation to the HBO show that has nothing to do with music. But the correct answer is the Allman Brothers. Not Almond, Allman. Hanson and Jonas Brothers each include 3 members, while Allman Brothers Band included 2 siblings. Bonus, the aforementioned Isley Brothers recruited a non-brother to be their guitarist. He didn't last too long with the band, but I think he did okay. His name was Jimi Hendrix? Yeah, I think he did all right. He did pretty good. Question number 8. Which musician was born with the name Peter Gene Hernandez? Is it Bruno Mars? Is it Drake? Or is it The Weeknd? Choose now. Again, the name change is a very popular move for artists. Not only musicians, but actors too. Would you spend $15 to see a guy named Tom Mapother in a movie? Probably not. But what about a guy named Tom Cruise? Same guy. How about Mark Sinclair? Does he seem like a box office star? Not really. But that's Vin Diesel's real name. The correct answer is Bruno Mars. The name Bruno Mars is everything. A tough guy first name, and a last name that's ethereal, literally out of this world. Drake's full name is Aubrey Drake Graham. And yes, he is actually the heir to the Graham Cracker fortune. Question number 9. What is this called? This pretty little symbol thing. What's it called? Is it a treble clef, a semitone scale, or a bass clef? Tick tock, tick tock. Come get some of this money. Now, I bet this symbol gets mistaken for the ampersand quite a bit. And the ampersand is also used in music, usually in band names like Earth, Wind & Fire or Simon & Garfunkel. The ampersand is meant to show equal importance, but in Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, the and is spelled out, drawing a hard line between Mark Wahlberg than the others. This is neither a good vibration nor a sweet sensation mark, but the correct answer is treble clef. On sheet music, the treble clef indicates that the lines represent the notes E, G, B, D, and F, or every good boy does fine. And on your face, the chin clef is represented by a butt dimple. So it looks like, y'all. Mine looks like that if I shave. No, it doesn't. Question 10. Which band had a tour called the 1989 World Tour? Bon Jovi, Taylor Swift, or Billy Joel? Yeah, I said Joel like that. What you gonna do? Nothing. There was so much going on in the world of music in 1989. Ice Cube left the controversial NWA to focus on eventually playing Raven-Symoné's dad in College Road Trip. Whitesnake's David Coverdale married actress Tawny Kitaen after she did cartwheels on the hood of a Jaguar. But the artist who launched the 1989 World Tour was born, and her name was Taylor Swift. That's right. You guys know I'm a full-blown Swiftie, right? I know everything about Taylor Swift. She got blonde hair. She sings. She sings? Okay, I don't know, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's just move forward. That was awkward. Second to last question. Question 11. Which music act had the highest grossing tour? Madonna, U2, or Beyonce? Who had the highest grossing tour? I'm gonna see who gets this one wrong. See what y'all think. Now, these are the heavy hitters, and people will pay top dollar to see them live. But it's not just the ticket sales we're talking about. There's also merchandise sales. You know what I mean? You're at the concert and you think, oh, I want to buy a t-shirt. It looks so cool. I need it. And you wait in line for half the show, pay $80 for the shirt, and then when you walk out, you realize someone's selling it in the parking lot for $5. It's angering. The correct answer, though, is U2. Hey, a lot of y'all got that right. U2 pulled in an unbelievable $736 million with their 360 tour. Beyonce only made like $256 million with her Formation tour. And Madonna registered like an embarrassing, $168 million with her Rebel Heart tour. Once again, men making more than women in the workplace. It's messed up, y'all. Come on. Do it right. Now, that brings us to, what do we call it? Oh yeah, the last question. Let's get it. I want to give out some money, so let's go with it. Question 12. Which of these notes has the highest frequency? But you need to know a couple things first. First, what's an octave? I will tell you. You know the first two notes in Somewhere Over the Rainbow? Somewhere, somewhere. Well, y'all know it jumps. Well, that's an octave interval. Those notes and all the notes in between are an octave. So what is frequency? I'll tell you. Frequency is pitch. When a singer is pitchy, it means they're either sharp or flat or both. It's a no for me, dog. The correct answer for all the money is G. If your octave is from A to A, the highest and lowest notes are both A. And if your answers were correct from 1 to 12, then you're getting a piece of this jackpot because that is it. Oh yes, fun time. You hear that cha-ching? Because I do. That's all for you that made it through all 12 questions. And it's frankly music to my ears. Let's take a look at the winners. 733 lucky people. Congrats. David C, Chris M, Mike K, Shannon J, Jeremy, John Rimino, 1, Heather H, D Johnson 9008, Nicole D, Dan M's. A lot of y'all. I wish I could hang out, but I gotta give you the money. You guys are all superstars who have made it to the top of the charts. In other words, you get a cut of this jackpot. And congratulations again to Mike, our iHeart Country Festival winner. Hey, they're so fresh. They're doing what I want to be doing right now. Please join us again tomorrow, same time, same place, and same app, for another shot at a piece of this jackpot. Consider this a verbal Levite. I have been your host, Iman Crossan, aka Alpha Cat, and this has been Words of Friends Live. See ya some.